This is Zach Colburn for the Personal Trainers Business Incubator. Now, what I'm going to talk to you guys about is cold DM. Just to give you a little bit of background, I built a multi-six-figure fitness business simply just using Instagram DMs to book calls and close deals. Now, Instagram DMs is not the only strategy out there to build business, but when you're first getting started, it can be a reliable use of your time to invest into building relationship with people online through the DMs, getting them booked for calls, and making sales. Now, the first thing I want to say is that a lot of people get this wrong because they go about it the wrong way. People are just trying to pitch in the DMs left and right, and they go, why am I not getting results? Why am I not getting anybody responding to me? Well, it's because people aren't on social media, especially on Instagram, to be pitched by businesses or to actively spend money in the way that people think that they're coming across. In reality, what you want to do is focus on building and nurturing a relationship first and foremost through your platform before sending out cold DMs, and also paying attention to the actual scripting and wording that you're sending. I'll give you an example. If you say, hey, I'm Zach, I'm looking for 5 clients to join my program. If you want to get these results, then reach back out. That is a surefire way to get nobody to reach out to you, especially on Instagram. People are thinking, oh, this guy's just trying to sell to me. But if I reached out to you and said, hey, I'm Zach, I came across your profile and I loved what I saw. Just curious, where are you from? You are likely going to have a good response rate because I am first initially trying to build a relationship. So the scripting and wording that you use is very, very important when starting a cold conversation. The next thing that you need to understand is that not everybody online is going to be your ideal client. So if I'm looking for guys who are in their young 20s, they want to get in shape, they want to get a six-pack, I'm not going to go out and message people that are on yoga influencer pages because those are just not going to be my people. Or I'm not going to go out and message people that are following Oprah online because those aren't just going to be my people. I have a really good example of a client of mine. His name is Drew Favre, and he really does well online because he's branded himself as a natural bodybuilder. And so when he's reaching out to potential clients, he goes to pages that are similar to natural bodybuilding, and he can message anybody on that page, and he's going to have a very high success rate that one of those people is going to respond because they're aligned and they're related. So you have to pay attention to where your people are. Now, once you find your lead pool, that's when I say go crazy with the amount of messages that you send. Definitely try to reach as many people as possible. You don't want to cherry pick. What cherry picking is when you look at someone's profile and you make a judgment-based decision whether or not this person is a good fit, and likely it's because you don't want to be messaging the wrong people. However, what usually ends up happening is the people that you choose to message typically always end up being the wrong people because you write off Instagram pages that are real people. I'll give you a really great example. You might go and see someone has 7,000 followers, they have really good content on their page, and they're posting consistently in the gym. You might message them and say, hey, do you need help with fitness? Well, when you're looking at their page, you might say, well, this person's an ideal client. Let me message him. That person might not be actively looking for a coach, especially if he's already showing up on social media as a fitness person themselves. The person instead that you overlooked that had maybe 0 posts on the page, maybe a picture of their dog as a profile picture, and they're following, they have maybe 200 followers, and that might not look like an ideal person to reach out to, but you have to remember that is a real person on the other side of that screen that has a real life with real problems, and those are likely the people that are struggling with their fitness and health because they're following pages influenced of fitness, wellness, and health, but they're not actively posting about it because they're probably not confident enough in themselves to do so. Or it's probably not their strong forte, so they have a passion for it or an interest in it, but they're not currently living it themselves. Those are going to be the best people to reach out to because when you reach out to them, they're probably not getting bombarded with messages in the first place, and you're probably going to be able to relate to them by being, someone of influence. So those are just some quick tips that I have to help you guys with your cold DMs. First and foremost, pay attention to the scripting that you use in your opening message. Don't come in with pitching someone right off the bat, but first focus on building a relationship with them and nurturing that relationship over time through the DM conversation. The second is pay attention where you're messaging because not every lead source online is going to be relevant to you or your ideal client. The third is going to be don't cherry pick your leads. Oftentimes the leads that you think are the best ones don't end up being the best ones, and the ones that you overlook tend to be the cherries. So with that being said, guys, if you guys are interested in starting your own online coaching business, feel free to click the link down below to learn a little bit more program about PTBI. We help coaches start and scale their business to 10K per month and more. If you guys are interested, check those links out. We'll catch you in the next video.